Hey guys, let's do something new from now on, okay? Let's have for every upcoming video, starting with this one, a joke of the video. What do you mean, you asking? Well, it's super simple. All you need to do is share a joke you enjoy the most in the comment section below. And the joke with the most likes on it will make it into the next video. Because this is the kickoff, let me tell you the first joke. A man with a gun is going to the bank and steals all the cash. After he is done, he is asking one of the customers in the bank, "Did you see me stealing the cash?" "Yes, I did." He shot him in the face. He turned to another customer and asked the same question, "Did you see me stealing the cash?" "Yes, I did." He shot him also in the face. He finally turned to the third customer and asked again, "Did you also see me stealing the cash?" No, but my wife, she saw everything." Alright guys, that was the joke of the day, of the video. If you wanna make your own joke to the next video, all you gotta do is comment in the comment section below. But now we're gonna jump right into the video and cast a beautiful 1v1 game. I hope you're gonna enjoy every single second of your stay, and as always, if you do, don't forget to hit that like button and definitely subscribe for more content like this. On the right side of the map we have the blue goblin player I Like It, and his opponent on the left side is the yellow dwarf player Eternal. This game is being played on Eternal's host on the map Forts of Eisen. Interesting matchup. I like this matchup actually a lot because this matchup is kinda balanced in my opinion. The way Dwarf faction and Goblin faction works in Battle for Middle-earth 2, the Rise of the Witch King patch 2.02 version 8.2 is like the same almost, right? So with the Goblin faction you have those tunnels, and with the Dwarf faction you have those mine shafts, and they work pretty much the same way. Anyways, we have two mine shafts from Eternal into the Hall of Warriors, and the Goblin player I Like It is starting with two tunnels into the Goblin Cave and going for the third tunnel. Early game it's gonna be kinda, you know, I don't know how it's gonna work at the beginning of the game, because let's be honest, the Goblin Warriors, they are quite cheap, so you can spam them all over the place. While those Guardians are not that cheap, they cost 3 times the amount of the Goblin Warriors. But they are also very strong, and there is not even a question who is gonna be winning the 1v1 situation. The second Goblin Cave is coming up for the Goblin player I Like It. Eternal on the other side is getting his first Guardian battalion on the field and trying to send a builder to the top side to sneak one of those tunnels, or mine shafts in this case, close to the side of I Like It, the Goblin player. And at the bottom right side he will be getting his first mine shaft on the field, close to the side of I Like It, and I Like It is planning to do the same thing with his builder as he's sending him forward to this spot. Alright, the Goblin Warriors are leading forward, and if you send them out one by one they won't be that effective, but Eternal might be planning on a big push. And with big push I mean if you can send two Guardians forward with Rallying Call, they can deal incredible amount of damages. Alright, but he will be using them for defensive purposes. That's a great part about Goblins and Dwarves, because you can be, you can use your units offensively, but if necessary at the same time also you can just retreat to your base in matter of seconds and you can defend yourself offensively, which is pretty damn good. Another mineshaft is coming up at the bottom left side. The Goblin player was actually not able to get a tunnel on the field just yet, and he's now sending forward two Guardians, and Rallying Call should be available. Cave pads start by the way from I Like It, as he's going for another Goblin Cave. Cave pads will be used after Eternal was using Rallying Call. In a 1v1 situation Rallying Call is still a bit better than the Cave pads. Remember, Cave pads are reducing the amount of damage and the armor by 25% in terms of damage and 20% in terms of armor, while Rallying Call is buffing them 50% each. And the Guardians are stronger generally, that's why they are able to take down multiple Goblin Warriors. But smart move here from I Like It, getting a Goblin Archer battalion on the field, keeping up the range, and more reinforcements are coming, so that means Eternal should not be able to deal any kind of damage to the structures of I Like It. 4 Goblin Caves on the field, and he has currently 400 command points available. Eternal on the other side has 450 command points available, and it's moving to the creep at the bottom left side. This creep was not very successful as he lost many units, but it's not a big deal, because after he will be done with the creep, These units, they will hit level 2, and that means they will be recovering over time. And now he was able to take down the mineshaft from Eternal as well. I see a lot of Goblin warriors here on the field from I Like It. And more reinforcements are coming. 4 Goblin caves. That means you're gonna see a lot of Goblin warriors on the field. He's moving to the creep at the bottom right side. Eternal was able to creep this troll, and as mentioned before, the spikes are hitting level 2. Now he will be using this tunnel to get more units on the field, and Eternal has to be careful, and he needs to take down these tunnels close to his side of the map as fast as possible. We have still a bunch of creeps left, but I'm assuming Eternal is planning to go for the troll creep at the top right side with those spikes inside the mineshaft, and now should be maybe able to take down this tunnel. But yes, a couple of goblin, nah, he's not gonna try to defend this. If you take a look into the map control and into the minimap at the bottom left side of our screen, we can see a lot of blue color and most of them are goblins. And yes, one of the most important mineshafts from Eternal will be taken down uncontested. Eternal was not even trying to defend this. Fortworks is on the field though, and the first battle wagon is gonna be joining the battlefield. Battle wagon is gonna be good against the goblin spam. It's a super strong cavalry unit, and you can also, you know, kind of use them for sportive purposes. With that being said, you can, you know, purchase a banner carrier upgrade on this battle wagon, and then you can use rallying call plus banner carrier, and then you will have double buff. Yes, you are right if you said, yeah, but banner carrier upgrade is a leadership and it can get negated from the cave bats. Yeah, you are not wrong with that, but remember, cave bats are not active constantly, and they have also a lot of cooldowns. More units are coming from the mineshaft at the bottom left side. This is uncaptured. I'm wondering why Eternal didn't capture this in for himself just yet, because I think hobbits, those units, they are able to recruit. If you are playing the dwarf faction and you are capturing the inn for yourself, are probably the, you know, the strongest special units from every faction. And they cost only 150 each, and they should be easily able to, you know, 1v1 a goblin warrior battalion. Okay, I Like It in the meantime is focusing on the map control, taking down multiple creeps for himself on the left side of the river, also on the right side of the river. Eternal in the meantime was able to creep this at the top left side, and he's now moving to the last creep remaining on the map for Zerweisen, and that is the troll at the top right side of the map. Right, I mean, he's being under constant pressure. 550 command points collected by Eternal, almost 5 power points collected after starting with the rallying call. I Like It on the other side, the goblin player has collected War Chant after starting with the cave bats and has now 2 power points available and 600 command points. So the game is looking pretty damn good, right now at least, for the goblin player. And yeah, he has the banner carrier upgrades here, as we are able to see. And no, rebuild was actually picked and used. I'm guessing he was using it somewhere on a mineshaft, potentially. But I missed that one, so I can't really tell. He might have used it on this one at the bottom left side. Cave bats and War Chant both will be ready for the next big fight. And Eternal's rallying call is gonna be available for the next fight as well. Spider Pit is on the field now from I Like It, and the first Spider Link battalion is joining the battlefield. And the Spider Links, don't underestimate them. They're quite mobile and they're gonna be very strong against the battle wagons, by the way. Alright. A level 2 battle wagon here with the banner carrier upgrades. I mean, you can also get a second one and, you know, upgrades that battle wagon with the well. That means you will have a mobile well and a mobile statue on the field pretty much, which is pretty nice. And you can also, you know, I like them a lot. I mean, for me, these are the best units what you are able to recruit when you are playing with the dwarf faction, because they are, you know, you can use them for so many different ways, which is really nice and super unique. So you can upgrade them with the banner carrier and with the hearth. Those upgrades are most likely a defensive upgrades or a sportive upgrades in this case. But you can also give them extra verse, you can give them Man of Zeal. You know, you can use them in so many different ways. Goblin player was able to win this fight. And 575 command points available right now for the dwarf player Eternal, and 625 command points available for the goblin player I Like It. We have also Azog on the field, level 1. Cave bats are still flying around and these units are still being buffed from the War Chant. Rallying Call from Eternal is still available, which is the good part about it. Let me check. I mean, he has enough power points for the Tainted Land if he really wants to. Battle Wagons were putting in so much work actually, which is pretty nice. I like to see that. Cave Bats are still flying around. That means those units, they don't receive the leadership from the banner carrier just yet. But Battle Wagons, ladies and gentlemen, they are devastating. But they gotta be careful, Azok is chasing them. But there are not many units left here. The Spiderlings, like mentioned before, are super strong against the Battle Wagons. They gotta they gotta be hurry and super careful. They need to disengage against the Spiderlings. And Spiderlings are quite weak against archers. So that means, or against pikemen obviously. That means Eternal should potentially go for a couple of archers, maybe Men of Steel, after upgrading the archer range to level 2. Pretty poor attack here from Eternal. Rallying Call is still available, he still didn't use it. I mean, which is smart, because using Rallying Call at this spot is not gonna give you anything, but, you know, maybe kill some time. But that's pretty much it. Azok almost level 3. Remember, once he's level 4, that's gonna unlock his Great Battle Rage, which is increasing his damage by 100% and armor by 40% for a short period of time. 625 command points collected by Eternal. Rallying Call, heal and rebuild. Afterwards 2 power points. On the other side, Goblin Player I Like It has now the Summon Spider Allies, by the way, first video of the day guys, sorry that I can't talk it properly. And 600 command points collected. Talking about the Spider Allies special summon, it will be used now for offensive purposes. The inn at the bottom left side and at the top right side are both under control from Eternal right now. But the pressure is real. I think the problem right now for Eternal is he's trying to put some counter pressure, which is smart, but he has no defensive units around his own settlements, which is not very smart on the other side. Because Goblin Player has the upper hand right now, and playing a bit more defensively at this stage of the game. Oh, he was losing one of the most important mineshaft. I'm pretty sure Rebuild was ready, but then again, Rebuild wouldn't do anything but delay a bit. So Rebuild would kinda be a waste, because the Spider Allies special summon, those spiders are so strong. That's a nice push here. Rallying Call has been used on those units, they have the double buff. But Cave Bats are ready for the next fight and War Chant as well. Remember, Cave Bats are not only reducing the amount of damage output and armor you have, but also negating the effect of leadership, which includes the buff here from the Stature, from the banner carry upgrades. Or you have Cave Trolls on the field, or as Boromir would like to say, they got a Cave Troll! And Cave Trolls, ladies and gentlemen, are pretty strong, but not against Battle Wagons, they need multiple hits. Cave Bats will be used, that's gonna negate the effect, remember? Nice surrounding here from I Like It. Oil Barrel was used, one of the Cave Trolls has been taken down, but the other one is smashing the units from Eternal on the ground. But the fire on the ground here from the Oil Barrels, from the Battle Wagons are putting in some nice work. Heal was used, that's pretty nice. And he will actually be able to take down this Cave Troll as well, which is pretty damn good, and he has still so many healthy units on the field. Eternal, in the meantime, was able to expand at the top right side of the map. He has still 600 command points available, 9 power points collected. On the other side, 725 command points available for I Like It, the Goblin Player. But he needs to deal with that pressure. Cave Bats will be gone soon, and that means the leadership from the banner carry upgrade on this Battle Wagon is gonna be super nice to have. War Chant and Cave Bats are gonna be on cooldown soon. Azok is coming. But the units are healing up over time. You can see the animation of them healing up. Almost level 4 Azok. That's gonna be the time for Azok to shine. 7.5 power points collected. After having War Chant, Cave Bats. I told you guys, my first video, forgive me. And Spider Allies special summon. 775 command points collected. Another tunnel will be taken down, but Azok is hitting level 4. Great Battle Rage unlocked. Gorkill the Goblin King is joining the battlefield as well. Gorkill will have the Skull Totem with the level 2, which is something like a War Chant, and once he's level 4, he will have the leadership, so pretty nice. And oh, one of the Battle Wagons has been taken down, unfortunately the one with the banner carry upgrade on it. Azok is being surrounded, has to be careful. The Hobbits are super strong against heroes, by the way. Also, Gorkill the Goblin King has to disengage. The fight continues, the pressure is real. Dwarven Riches was picked and used, by the way, from Eternal on this mineshaft in the back. Level 1 only, but it's super in the back, so it's quite safe spots here for a mineshaft to have. The pressure continues, boys. 775 command points collected by Eternal, almost 2000 resources collected. He can go for a hero pretty soon. He was not getting any hero on the field just yet. No King Brand, no Gloin, no Gimli, nothing like this. Half-Troll Swordsmen are joining the fight from the level 2 fissure as well. I mean, you don't need to get your fissure to level 2, you can also get them with level 1. I think he went for the level 2 because of the cave trolls, but the level 2 fissure now will be taken down. 850 command points collected. I mean, the great thing what Eternal is doing right now is not, you know, he's not only exclusively focusing on this one fight, because in this fight is going surprisingly well for him, let's be honest. These units are on the field now for a while and they're, you know, getting stronger and stronger. Hobbits in the back, you know, being the ranged units, super strong against heroes. Look at this, you know, they are scared. Azog and Gorkil both are scared from the Hobbits. They gotta disengage. 11 power points collected by the Goblin player, I like it. 1500 resources collected as well. Nice trample here. He has now the second battle wagon on the field with the banner carry upgrade. And the damage output is real. Cave pads will be used again. Remember, cave pads is negating now the leadership from the banner carry upgrades, but more reinforcements are coming from Eternal. Almost 13 power points collected by I like it. 650 command points, but it's gonna become less and less as he's, you know, losing those tunnels one by one. The level 2 tunnel will be taken down. Level 1 tunnel gives you 50 command points, but a level 2 tunnel gives you 75 command points. So losing those level 2, level 3 tunnels, mineshafts, farms, Malon trees or whatsoever. Oh, wait a second. He was taking a bit damage, heal was used. Azog has to be careful. Gorkil the Goblin King is being inside the army. He was using the Skull Totem, by the way. This is how Skull Totem is looking like. Half-Troll Swordsmen are finally putting in some nice work. Azog using his great battle rage. Not many units are remaining on the field now from Eternal. Nice trample here, but it's a risky move. Great battle rage is still active and Awakened Worm will be chosen. And I think he's gonna use it offensively, obviously, to deal as much damage as possible. If he can summon it here, and he might be able to take down this mineshaft for sure, and that's gonna be the plan. Awakened Worm will be used, and taking down the mineshaft with the Dwarven Riches being active on is super nice. But he's gonna focus first on the production structures, in this case on these 2 Hall of Warriors. He might even potentially be able to take down this Forge Works. That means Eternal won't be able to get any reinforcements on the fields any soon. But on the bright side, he is planning another attack, and Cave Pads is on cooldown. Rallying Call is on cooldown as well, but Rallying Call is gonna be available pretty soon, and the Mineshaft will be taken down now. Almost one-shotting it, I mean pretty much one-shotting it. And in the meantime, the Spider Allies Special Summon are taking down many more structures. I mean, pretty nice actually from I like it. There is a statue on the field, by the way. I like it is not taking down just yet, but he needs to defend this attack. And Cave Pads is still on cooldown, obviously. Rallying Call is gonna be available pretty soon. Almost 15 power points collected by Eternal. And we have Gimli, ladies and gentlemen, joining the battlefield. 710 command points available, 600 command points available. I mean, this game is getting intense. It was looking so great for I like it at the beginning of the game, but the one big push from Eternal was putting in so much work. Level 6 Azog, ladies and gentlemen. Gorkil the Goblin King level 4, that means also the units now from the Goblin player having the double buff. Warchan was used as well. And now we have Gimli, who was just using the extra ability. Gimli, once he's level 4, or level 2 I mean, will unlock the leap attack, and once he's level 5, the Slayer ability is gonna be crazy. I mean, you pretty much run like a horse, if this makes any sense to you guys. But Eternal has to make sure to keep those structures alive. Dwarven Riches is gonna be available pretty soon, but Man of Steel Special Summon was just used. And even though they are the Special Summon, they have the Fire Arrow upgrade purchase on them. Heal is gonna be available pretty soon as well. They gotta be careful against the Hobbits. Look how much value the Hobbits actually have and how important they are for those fights. The upgrades the armory will be taken down from the Goblin player. The Fissure is gonna go down again. I mean, he has still 4 Goblin Capes on the field and he keeps spamming those Goblins. 85 command points available for Eternal. The power points are rising. Fissure has been taken down. On the other side, 650 command points available for I like it, the Goblin player. We have a level 2 Gimli, who has now the leap attack ability available. Gorkil and Azog both are healing up. They are quite healthy still. and despite the whole expansions are being the target from the Man of Steel. They have still a couple of seconds time. At the very same time, Eternal is trying to regain the map control at the bottom left side, denying Goblin player the resource income he's looking for. Focusing on the fortress might be a mistake. They should be trying to take down as many structures as possible, potentially one of those or two of those Goblin caves. But focusing down the tunnels is obviously always a great idea as well. Okay, this tunnel might be taken down, but there are still so many Goblins. The Goblin spam is real, by the way. Azog, and look at this, he has so many units inside the tunnel. He might actually go for an offensive move. Another look at this. I mean, this is crazy, right? You can actually go for this Barrow expansion. I think that's this one. And that's gonna increase your command points by 75. The fortress is under attack, ladies and gentlemen. Level 2 Gimli has still leap attack ability available, so we'll be using it now. Booyah! Knocking down the Goblin warriors on the ground and saying, sit down, ladies. Sit down. Now it's my time. It's not the rise of the Witch King, it is the rise of the Gimli. The rise of the Dwarf King, if this makes any sense for you. And yeah, the fortress is pretty low, but the damage output is quite limited. Remember, those Guardians, they don't have the siege hammers, which is increasing their damage output against structures significantly. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna overcommit to that, which might be a mistake. I mean, they gotta be careful because half-troll swordsmen, those are swordsmen which are not able to get trampled down. More battle wagons are coming. And yes, the fortress has actually been taken down, which is pretty nice. Gimli now level 4, half a level away from getting the Slayer unlocked. In the meantime, wait, who's that? Gorkil the Goblin King is running for his life. I don't see Azog on the field anymore. Is Azog dead? That's a big question. Hobbit Special Summon was used, by the way. And I said it several times, but Hobbits are very strong against heroes in the Rise of the Witch King patch 2.02. Azog is still on the field, level almost 7. I would love to see a 1v1 situation here. Leap attack might come, but he needs to get level 5. Without level 5, fighting against Azog with the Great Battle Rage might be a mistake. However, it's gonna be on cooldown pretty soon. And once he's level 5, there is not a single melee hero on foot who's gonna be able to run away from Gimli, because he's getting so freaking much movement speed buff. One of the battle wagons has been taken down. Gorkil is disengaging. I mean, the only hope what I see right now for the Goblin player is, I mean, let's be honest, he's far away from getting anywhere close to 5,000 resources. That means he won't be able to get a fortress on the field any soon. That again means that this is pretty much an over game for the Goblin player, let's be honest, okay? Because the power points, they're gonna be much more impactful the later we go into the late game. Look, the power points Eternal will be able to, use for himself. Now you don't have cave pads to deny the leadership, to reduce the damage output and the armor from the enemy units. You don't have War Chant for yourself. On the bright side, he has Gorkil the Goblin King, which gives you, leap attack was used from Gimli. He is super close to level 5. And that's gonna be the time for Gimli, the Son of Gloin, to shine. Level 5, Slayer unlocked. The Builder is getting a laugh tap and will be taken down. But Slayer is not gonna even be necessary. And I like it, will be defeated, and the victory goes to Eternal. And I like this game a lot, guys. Because what I wanna say is this game was actually uploaded from I Like It, from the Goblin player, right? And I was thinking for a second, if you upload a replay by yourself, you should be the winner of the game. So first of all, I appreciate the fact that I Like It was uploading this replay even though he lost at the end of the day. So congratulations to Eternal, who was having a great performance. But then again, for a second and a half, especially early on, it was looking so great for the Goblin player. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe you can, tell me in the comment section below. What was the mistake from the Goblin player? Because I feel like the game was looking so great for the Goblin player until this one big fight with the battle wagons, with the well, and with the banner carry upgrades, and with those strong dwarven units. And even Azog and Gorkil, they couldn't do anything, because the hobbits in the back, they were putting in so much work. Anyway, it's a great game, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and definitely subscribe for more content like this. Take care of yourself, Have a great start into your week, and as always, stay beyond standards. Peace, guys.